Narrated Aisha, on the 1st of Dhul-Hijjah we set out, with the intention of performing Hajj. Allah's Messenger said, anyone who likes to assume the ihram for Umrah, he can do so. Had I not brought the Hadi with me, I would have assumed the ihram for Umrah. Some of us assumed the ihram for Umrah, while the others assumed the ihram for Hajj. I was one of those who assumed the ihram for Umrah. I got menses and kept on menstruating until the day of Arafat, and complained of that to the Prophet. He told me to postpone my Umrah, undo and comb my hair, and to assume the ihram of Hajj, and I did so. On the night of Hasba, he sent my brother Abdurrahman bin Abi Bakr with me to At-Tanim, where I assumed the ihram for Umrah in lieu of the previous one. Hisham said for that Umrah no hadith, fasting or alms were required. Narrated Anas bin Malik, the Prophet said at every womb, Allah appoints an angel who says, O Lord, a drop of semen, O Lord, a clot, O Lord, a little lump of flesh. Then if Allah wishes to complete its creation, the angel asks, O Lord, will it be a male or female, a wretched or a blessed, and how much will his provision be, and what will his age be? So all that is written, while the child is still in the mother's womb. Narrated Urwa, Aisha said, we set out with the Prophet in his last Hajj. Some of us intended to perform Umrah while others Hajj. When we reached Mecca, Allah's Messenger said, those who had assumed the ihram for Umrah and had not brought the Hadi should finish his ihram, and whoever had assumed the ihram for Umrah and brought the Hadi should not finish the ihram till he has slaughtered his Hadi, and whoever had assumed the ihram for Hajj should complete his Hajj. Aisha further said, I got my periods, menses, and kept on menstruating till the day of Arafat, and I had assumed the ihram for Umrah only Tamatu. The Prophet ordered me to undo and comb my head hair and assume the ihram for Hajj only and leave the Umrah. I did the same till I completed the Hajj. Then the Prophet sent Abdurrahman bin Abi Bakr with me and ordered me to perform Umrah from At-Tanim in lieu of the missed Umrah. Narrated Aisha, Fatima bint Abi Hubaysh used to have bleeding in between the periods, so she asked the Prophet about it. He replied, the bleeding is from a blood vessel, and not the menses. So give up the prayers when the real menses begins, and when it has finished, take a bath and start praying. Narrated Mu'addah, a woman asked Aisha, should I offer the prayers that which I did not offer because of menses? Aisha said, are you from the Harara, a town in Iraq? We were with the Prophet and used to get our periods, but he never ordered us to offer them the prayers missed during menses. Aisha perhaps said, we did not offer them. Narrated Zainab bint Abi Salama, Salama said, I got my menses while I was lying with the Prophet under a woolen sheet, so I slipped away, took the clothes for menses and put them on. Allah's Messenger said, have you got your menses? I replied, yes. Then he called me and took me with him under the woolen sheet. Salama further said, the Prophet used to kiss me while he was fasting. The Prophet and I used to take the bath of janaba from a single pot. Narrated Salama, while I was lying with the Prophet under a woolen sheet, I got my menses. I slipped away and put on the clothes for menses. The Prophet said, have you got your menses? I replied, "Yes, he called me, and I slept with him under the woolen sheet."